Hi, welcome back to Ankocryl Coatings. I'm Chris, and today I'm here in our lab where we do a lot of testing and research development. Today, we're going to be going through the final phase of our Ankocryl Interior range. We're going to be looking at some chemical and scratch resistance tests. So let's get started. So we're going to begin first with the adhesion test. Now, this is a very simple test. What I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this down the top coat here and across like this. Trying not to go into the timber, but only into the first coat. I'm then going to put some tape on top, and we're going to leave it for 1 minute. So you can see a little bit of the paint's come off there, but I suspect that is from where I actually cut through it. And what we're looking at here is how much of the paint has been ripped off in this actual hatch. And we're going to put on the screen our 5 different grades, and I'm pretty sure that this has passed. All right, the second test that we're going to do is an impact test. We have this very small ball bearing here. This is the exact size and exact weight as stipulated by FIRA. That's quite important. And what I'm going to do is I drop this from 2 meters, and it's going to land on there, and we're going to assess the impact on here. Right, so I gave that my best shot from dropping it from about 2 meters, give or take. You can see with the ash and the oak, because it's quite flexible timber, that the paint is flexed with the wood, which is kind of what we expected. A little bit more difficult to see on the MDF, but we couldn't particularly find anything, one small mark, so I think that passes all around. So we're now going to test the chemical resistance of these. We've got red wine, coffee and tea. All of these stain quite badly, and how this works is we get one of these little felts here. We dip them in for 30 seconds to 60 seconds. And then we lay them on the coating, put this on there, and that stays there for 16 hours. We then dab it dry and then clean it after another day, and hopefully, all being well, you don't see any stains. Right, so that concludes our chemical resistance and scratch resistance testing. As you can see here, all of them have passed. What's interesting to note is that these are really critical tests. You'd never really be leaving wet coffee or red wine on a flat surface for 36 hours. These are for doors, don't forget that. And what's also interesting is, if you're painting your doors with a dark color, think about having a dark primer underneath. We offer that at Ankocryl, and it really helps these scratches, these deep scratches, from showing up. This concludes our series on the Ankocryl Interior range, going right from the sanding, primer, top coat, and the chemical resistance testing we've done today. Look back through our socials if you haven't seen those videos. I think they're very interesting. And we'll see you next time. Stay classy.